Hello, welcome once again to ECD Enterprise TV, a platform where we talk about business strategies and personal development tips that can help you in your career, your craft, and in whatever you are doing. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe right now and like this video so that the video can spread to as many persons. My name is Gilgal Umia. I'm a multi-award winning writer and coach. I help writers to boost their writing skills for profitability, and I also help business owners to leverage content creation for results. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about how to boost your writing skills as a writer or as a business owner. You need to understand the fact that writing is a powerful act that can help you to boost your visibility, get results, and get a lot of opportunities in social media. Social media space is made up of different content, and either you are reaching out to people via video content or you are reaching out to people via written content. So how can you make the best of your written content so as to get enough results? Now, I've been writing for a very long time, and in the last half a decade, I've been able to get a lot of results through my writing. Some of the things I've been able to get was to attract awards from reputable brands, be able to build my community, create products, and even sell my products and services. Also, I've been able to generate a lot of persons that believes in me, build a reputable brand perceptions for my name and for myself. And also, I've been able to get a lot of speaking engagement. I see many public speakers begging for opportunities at people's DM. If you are able to maximize your writing skills, you might not necessarily have to beg anybody to speak in their conference. Because of the quality of content you put out there, people will imagine the kind of value you will have, and they'll reach out to you when there are opportunities. So I've been able to speak in over 100 events without having to beg anybody for opportunities. Why? Because my content is out there. Through my content, people are able to say, oh, she's good in this, she can speak on this, we can call her to do this, and then the opportunities are just lined up. So what can you do? And aside from that, I've also been able to build reputable relationship through written content on social media. Now, how can you maximize this thing to be able to get results for yourself? If you're a career person, you have a purpose, whether for a religious purpose, for business, for personal purpose, whatever, you can use written content to generate results. These are some things you would do when you want to put out content out there. Now, if you are interested in the tips I'm about to share, I want you to write "I'm interested" in the comment section. Just say "I'm interested," okay? And then if you have been writing and then you're having certain challenges in your writing goal, feel free to add it in the comment section. Let me know your challenges and I'll be able to provide solutions to it. Meanwhile, I have a book called Boosting Effective Writing Skills. If you're interested, you can get it for free. Just click the link in the description button and then you'll be able to access the book at zero cost. Let's get right into it. What are some of the things that you can do to boost your writing skills? So you have to have a purpose or a goal of creating content. Now, people write for different reasons, and your goal can vary from one post to another. For example, I could create a content right now because I want to sell, and I could create another content because I want to generate traffic, and I could create another content because I just want people to have this mindset that I know what I'm doing. These are strategies that are being put together to achieve a goal. So you have to have, aside from these individual goals that vary from content to content, you have to have an overall goal. So what do you want to be known for? When you make up your mind to decide on that, you define what you want to be known for, then you can channel your content. Channel your content towards it, and you begin to create content on those things. One thing you have to note when you are creating content is that be specific. So let's say you want to talk about relationship or you want to speak to single persons. There are a lot of topics that single persons will be interested in, like how to attract the right one, how to handle conflicts, how to deal with a cheating partner, how to handle demands and asking in a relationship, how to deal with a partner that doesn't like calls or that likes calls, and different things like that, how to spot red flags, how to avoid mistakes and the rest. Now, these different topics, it's not in one content that you won't talk about everything. So you have to be able to segmentize your writer. So you could say, in this post, I want to talk about how to attract the right partner. And then in the next content, you talk about how to sustain a relationship. So when you are writing, aside from having a purpose or a goal you want to achieve with that content, the next thing is to be specific. Be specific. So one thing at a time. So in this content, I'll talk about this. In another content, I'll talk about this. Another thing you want to do is to make sure that you are clear. Let your message be what? Be clear. So do not create content that are ambiguous. Like people read it and they are confused. They say they are doing it intentionally to attract traffic. Aside from that, make sure that your messages are clear. You cannot really control how people perceive your content or how people receive your content or how they even interpret your content, but you have control over what you put out there. So if you're able to regulate what you put out there, it makes it more reasonable for people with sense to be able to know that, oh, this is what she was actually saying. So be specific, be clear, avoid ambiguity. Another thing that you want to do is to make sure that the content you are putting out there is interesting. So if the content is interesting, so for example, I could tell you, okay, I want to write on how to drink water. Now, how to drink water is something very common, but what to make it to stand out is the presentation. How you decide to present it. So you present it in a way that is very catchy, very interesting, very engaging. It will make it very easy for people to interact with your words, with your content. So beyond what you are putting out there, make sure you are putting it out in a very unique way and in an original way, because similar contents are going out every day. So why would people be interested in your content? It is the presentation. Aside from the content you are putting out, which you have to ensure that this content is valuable, is able to make sense, is able to help somebody, is able to address an issue. People read it and they get help. People read it and at least they learn one thing. Let's say what we're talking about is how you express it. So when you're expressing it, you're expressing it in a very practical way, expressing it in a way that people can relate to, expressing it in a way that people will be interested in receiving, because distraction is high. People easily get distracted. So if you are not able to engage with people or put out content that will be able to hold people, they can just go past your content. And I know you are watching it because you heard something that struck you and you feel there's something for you in this video. That's how it is. When you create your writing content, make sure you create content that will be able to strike a chord in the mind of your readers, so they are going to stick to you. Another thing you want to do is organization. Make sure your contents are organized. And in organization, it's not compulsory that it has to go linearly. You could start from the ending and then go to the beginning. Yeah, I'm sure you must have seen this. Many skit makers, they do this when they start from the ending or even the middle before they go back to the beginning and all that. So this is the strategy where you could create your content by starting with what you are going to conclude with and then move on to talk about the content. Or you could do it linearly. Whatever it is, just make sure that there is a flow. There is an organized flow of ideas from one thing to another. Another writing tips you will want to embrace is simplicity. Create content that are very simple. When it's simple, not too much exclamation mark. I don't know why you're putting 5, 4, 3 exclamation mark. One is enough, okay? Not too much exaggeration. Make it very simple. Make it appealing. Another thing you want to do to boost your writing skills is to read. Reading cannot be overflowed, because these are things that when you do them, it increases how you write. And then the way you read is actually different, because there are some reading that you do normally and there are some reading that you do as a writer. So when you are reading, you're not reading from the standpoint of a consumer, you're reading from the standpoint of a writer. And there are some strategies that you can actually apply to be able to generate results while you are reading from the standpoint of a consumer. Another thing you have to notice is in the use of outline. When you have an outline to arrange your content, it makes it difficult for you to get stuck. So with an outline, you can always visit to pick an idea and work on it. Pick an idea and work on it. So make sure you have an outline. Now, there are different types of writers. There are some writers that they like to arrange everything before they write. Some can write, some can arrange, some can just go straight to write. Where there are some who just write. They all have names. The ones that just jump into the content, they are called the pantsers. The ones that like plotting and creating an outline before they write, they are called the plotters. And the ones that are in between, they can write, they can jump into writing and they can plan. They are called the planters. So what are you? Are you a plotter, planter, or a pantser? I want you to write it in the comment section. Let me know what you are. To conclude this session, becoming a master of writing is not a wait and see event. You don't wait and see. That's why I have programs where I coach writers on how they can boost their writing skills. So if you are interested, my contact details is in the description button. You can reach out to know how you can get involved in taking the next steps that will help you to not just boost your skills, but leverage it for visibility and profitability. Now you have to know that gaining mastery in writing is not a wait and see event. It's something you do consistently. When you're always writing, you're always learning about writing and infusing it into your content, it increases your chances of writing very well and gaining what? Mastery. The beauty about gaining mastery in writing is that people can read your content and at once they fall in love with you. They are interested in what you have to offer. They follow you. I mean, haven't you read content that you go and look for the writer just to follow the person? Aside from the fact that maybe the content is well put together, sometimes the quality of the content attracts you too. Sometimes the ability for you to relate with the content and see yourself in the content attracts you too. So these are different things that you can marry together to be able to become a polished writer that will help you as a business owner and as a brand owner, or even as an individual. When you're able to put out this content, it will help you to generate impact, to help you to generate leads, to help you to influence people, it will help you to monetize. By simply putting out quality content on a particular topic or a particular product, these are strategies that will help you to generate enough sales. Now, if you're having any challenge as a writer, put it in the comment section. Let me know. If you not like this video, if you not subscribe to this channel, you are wrong. Make sure you do that right away. Till we'll meet again with valuable tips on how to boost your business and how to boost your personal development. I want you to know that writing is a very important aspect of your life that can help you relieve stress. And also, when you engage in writing, you'll be able to attract opportunities to yourself, and in summary, you'll be able to generate results that you never believed you could generate. If you want to see an example, go back to the things that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Till we meet again.